is here, everybody. T-Pain is here.
Very nice. Very nice. No.
I adore you. You know this. Do you know this about our relationship?
I think I knew this. I was
Do you
hoping I
feel the
wouldn't.
love when we see each other?
Absolutely. I was hoping I wasn't being conceited, so that's good.
No. I find you very well. First of all, you're wildly talented,
Thank
but
you.
I find you also very just fun to be around all the time.
Oh, that's nice. I'm glad you feel that way.
Which is why this book it just makes so much sense for me. Makes so much sense for me, Mr. Payne.
Yeah, to switch it up.
I have product placement here for you today.
That's good. That's good. We did bring books, but
the book is so good.
y'all got so many. Thank you.
So
I appreciate
it's not. When I first, I was like, "Oh, okay, cool, drinks." Like, because you could go on the internet,
right, and just
find
drink
drink menus.
Didn't want that.
But you didn't just do that.
No.
This is like special. So you want to say why, or should I say why?
I mean, it's because it's from my life. It's these real drinks that I've had on the road.
Oh,
for real. Like,
okay.
You know.
Well, they're very fancy. These are like not on the road drinks.
Well, that's what, anytime I go somewhere, like any kind of fancy restaurant in the city, I'm like, yo, give me y'all special drink. Like, give me the drink that y'all are prideful for in the city and shit. So, it's like stuff like that, but I put my own twist on it. So I try to add different things that I love about,
You're not going to open this book and it's going to be like vodka cranberry and put a splash of pineapple juice.
Nah, these are fucking processes.
I just told Brittany, I was like, yo, Britt, go get some of these ingredients. Let's make some now, even though it's a little early in the day.
Yeah. Now you got to hit a Whole Foods to make one of these.
You didn't set me up for a win today with this. This is like
you got to be ready. That's
The guy got like one sliver of a coconut puree.
Coconut puree.
I don't know what. I'm just saying. They're very fancy. But let me tell you why that's a good thing. You know why? Because when I was looking at this, I'm like, this is a great holiday, like a Christmas gift.
For sure. Absolutely.
Because if people come over company in the holidays, you want to make something that's a little out of the norm.
Something that's a little extra, something to remember the time.
Yeah.
You don't want to just, give somebody a book of shit they already got.
Right. One part gin, 2 parts juice.
Right. my favorite is the 2 parts tequila, 1 part cup. It's the best part.
1 part.
That's my favorite one.
Lime optional. I mean, you have drinks with CBD oil in here.
Yeah. You got to be ready.
What is your favorite?
I think the Usher Hood is my favorite.
What is in that?
It's not so much what's in it. It's just that it's supposed to be served in a brown paper bag.
Yeah, that one's pretty.
So that was.
I saw that, and it has like a Old English, has a splash of Old English.
It's got like we try to get different flavors in there and just not. I don't want to mess it up because when I got an actual mixologist to do the book, I kind of just suggested things and then they made it like correctly.
Yeah.
I kind of told them like what I really wanted to happen and they was like, well, here's what I think you're trying to say. So it was never like a no. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was always like, I can do that, but I'm just going to make it
better.
Yeah, right.
Than what you're suggesting.
I'm going to make it correctly so I don't fucking kill people.
No, I'm really into this. I want to try this Kiss Kiss. There's some really like good.
The Armstrong is dope. The Armstrong is, you love the Armstrong because it's classy.
Okay.
And I know you like
wine.
Yeah.
Very fancy grown-up drink. This is great. Congratulations,
Thank
my
you.
love.
I appreciate it.
There's a fun little story. You might want to share this story about you trying to give everybody chains. Do you remember this? Because you said you were drinking and you don't even remember telling
the bottle
story.
chains.
The bottle chains.
Yes. Oh, okay. I thought you was talking about my people.
How drunk were you, sir?
Obviously, the drunkest. It was an infamous picture of me on the set of the I'm So Hood remix, and I had all my chains on. I had a bunch of bottle chains, but it was basically what I thought was all black-owned liquor companies. They were not.
Oh, I see. You really thought you was doing something, though.
I really thought I was doing something. I thought I had all the black-owned liquors on my neck.
You're not a big fact checker.
Not at all. Not at all. No. Big drinker, terrible fact checker.
So you have all the bottles you think are black-owned bottles.
Right. So as I meet these people, as I see them again, because it's like Luda and Diddy and stuff like that, I'm trying to give them their respective chains.
You're gifting them. This is a diamond chain, correct?
Yeah. This is all diamond chains in the shape of what I think they own. And they don't. So none of them take them. And I'm stuck with all these other people's brands on my neck.
Stop right there. How does this go? Because I've never really gifted people like diamond chains just out of like to show love, right? Like you've never come to my show and I gifted you a diamond chain.
Yeah.
So when you go to give somebody a diamond chain and they don't accept it, how does that go? What do they say to you? No, thank you.
Yeah.
No. Stop. That's impossible.
Yeah. I mean, I think the classiest one was Diddy when I tried to give him the Ciroc chain. And he just like...
It's a bottle that looks like Ciroc.
Giant bottle of Ciroc.
Diamonds.
All diamonds. And he just gave it back. It just was... I guess he thought I was drunk because we was in the club. So he thought I was drunk just giving away chains. And I'm like, no, this is your thing. I did this to show love. And he was like, you don't want to give me this.
You don't want to give me this?
All right. Yeah. I'm like, all right. I'll take it.
Never mind.
I'll see you again at some point. We'll just do it again when I'm sober. Never saw him again. So
where's the chain now?
I don't know where any of those chains are.
If Puff doesn't want it,
send
it over.
If I find it.
I'll take it.
It's in a couch somewhere in my house. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll find it somewhere.
Does that hurt your feelings when you make these chains with this? Honestly, the concept is a beautiful thought.
It was a good thought.
I'm gonna gift these powerful Black entrepreneurs, these businesses. Right. I'm gonna make these.
Yeah.
And then you go, and not only do some of them not own these companies, but then also they don't even accept your gesture.
Right. I mean, obviously, I'm soft as hell, so that hurt my feelings immediately.
I know this about you.
It was not a good day for me. But no, I mean, it was as long as I got the gesture across. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had a Conjure bottle. I thought that was a brand new liquor that Ludacris came up with out of his mind. He just put his name on the brand and immediately was off of that brand very quickly. I don't even think it exists anymore.
It's funny that you bring up the fact that you're sensitive because I know this about you. I actually like this about you. I really like this about you because you are wildly successful and you have been for quite some time.
Yeah.
I saw a number today. It was 47 Hot 100 songs.
That is, yeah.
I mean, that is huge.
It's not a lot now.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
How many does Drake have?
Well, Drake is an
Drake is Drake.
anomaly. He's Drake. I mean, let's,
The scale is tightened up a little bit.
But you can't name a whole bunch of Drakes. It's not a whole bunch of people that have.
Oh, well,
No.
Well, no. Okay.
Stop it.
All right.
No. You have been wildly successful in your life and your career, and you still, to me, seem like a sensitive guy. Like you're sensitive about your shit.
Yeah, the success doesn't change that at all. It just you're able to hide it more with money.
Really?
Yeah, that's everybody. Everybody's sensitive about that shit, man. It's to be a nice person in this game, and that's what you kind of build up a callus as you go along.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just not like that for me. I want to be nice to everybody. I want everybody to be kind to me. I want to be kind to everybody. It's just like how I always anytime I come with these stories about how I'm being treated. It's not because I'm being soft or I'm being sensitive. It's because I would never do that to somebody. You know what I'm saying? But it's really just, and that's the crazy thing, and that's the shit that I love that's happening right now. I don't love it, but it's great to see all them years ago when I was telling y'all all them people that was assholes to me, and y'all was like, nah, you just being a pussy. Nah, bro, you just don't know how to take criticism. And now all these people are coming out as assholes, and you're like, holy shit. This dude's actually an asshole. And now it's great. It's great. All that shit I've been saying. And now you can see it on camera. Oh, media is just fantastic.
You're enjoying this.
Yeah, I'm having a great time.
I'm trying to think who you're talking about specifically.
Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's not even a specific person. It's just a bunch. All them stories I've been coming out and telling people, like, whoever treated me like shit in the studio, whoever did this to me, or when I saw this person, they did this, blah, blah, blah.
It's all coming out.
Oh, it's all coming out. Like, other people getting in the studio with them. Oh, why'd you take me off to do this? Like, nah, nigga, I tried to tell y'all.
Right. Well,
yeah.
You did tell us, you did share one story that I believe has been cleaned up since then. Is this the story about Usher saying that you ruined music, and you talk about how it made you depressed. You got depressed after that, and it really hurt you. Usher recently said that you guys have spoken and have cleaned that up. Is that a lie? Please don't tell me that's a lie.
I hit him.
Okay, well, you spoke then.
No, I texted him, and I was like, yo, I know you saw what happened. I know you saw the interview, because I told his A&R about the interview years ago, because he was asking me to work with Usher, and I was like, hey, I don't know if you know, but there's about to be this interview that's coming out. I don't think me and Usher are going to be friends after this.
Right.
So I hit Usher after the interview came out, and I was like, yo, I'm sure you saw what's going on. Boom, boom, boom. That was the truth. That's what happened. You definitely said that. I remember that whole day. I got other people that was with me on the plane that noticed it. And then all he texted me back was, let's not text, let's talk. And I was like, cool, hit me up. Never heard from him. He never got me. I feel like I initiated the contact.
This makes me so sad. He said, come on, Usher.
But then I saw a statement come out like, yo, we wrapped it up. Like, no, we didn't finish.
I'm going to guess what happened. He thought by the time that article came out that you two would have spoken and cleared this up.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, but he's got a show going on. Like, that's like the least of his worries. Like, this man.
I know, but come on.
This man went through the Usher buck phenomenon. Like,
yeah,
he's not worried about T-Pain. Like, that's not a big thing for him. He got a show in Vegas.
But he even said that he's glad you said it, and he's glad. I could be paraphrasing, but he's basically
that's, glad. Yeah, that's what you say.
My mind is.
You've been in this for how long?
I thought the conversation was
the correct answers to come back at that shit with. It's the same thing. You got to say shit like that.
I really thought I was going to ask you this question, and you were going to go, yeah, we spoke. It's all good.
Nah,
good.
Not at all.
Took me for a spin just now.
I really wish, it's, I don't know, man. It's just been years. It's just been years of everybody just kind of getting protected and being, everybody. Every time you say something about somebody, you got to say, "Oh, that's my brother." Fuck that shit, man. So tired of this shit. Everybody getting to hide behind this veil of if you get on a radio interview, you got to say something nice, even about the people you don't like. Fuck that shit. People don't deserve that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying that Usher don't deserve to be, treated kind and well, but it's just those.
Your truth is your truth.
Right. It's the truth. And those go-to interview answers, I'm just so glad we got to, come to this issue and really put awareness out there. That's not, what the hell? No. I just hate that kind of shit, man. And it's really, and that's why people keep saying I'm a pussy. Because I'm telling these stories and everybody else is like, you're not supposed to be telling the fucking truth. You're just supposed to say, oh, no, that's my brother, and then let it go. Like, I'm not doing that regular interview shit. I'm not here to goddamn hide my damn truth, and then when I die, everybody like, oh, man, he was treated so bad. Y'all motherfuckers ain't realize the shit when I was alive. So
but what is that? What is that about when you say you were treated bad? Why do you think
treated bad? I'm just saying I just didn't know because of the facade that was laid in the industry before I got in it. Yeah. I didn't think anybody was as much of an asshole as they actually are. And then I come out and I say, hey, did you know that this person we all really like is an asshole? Yeah. And everybody's like, nah, you're not supposed to say that. You're just supposed to say that's your brother and you work with him and then leave it alone.
And you're like, fuck that.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Why is everybody doing this? This is weird. Is it weird to anybody? Are y'all literally letting these niggas make fun of y'all in the studio and you just leave and don't say nothing?
You've been there's a lot of assholes, let's be honest. But you've been in the game for a long time. Have you never been an asshole to somebody? Maybe not. You didn't mean to. Have you?
Oh, not initially. No, not at all.
You never accidentally.
Young Berg just said I was an asshole.
He said that?
He said I was an asshole in the studio the first time we met. He said T-Pain used to be an asshole. This man literally came to my house, showed me beats and hooks. He gave me a song called Bad Bitch Link Up, and I wanted it. I was like, yo, that shit's hard. I need it. And he was like, Ludacris want it right now. If you want this right now, you got to give me $10,000 right now. And I'm like, dude, I'm not. I said I like the song. I didn't say it was coming out tomorrow. He's like, well, you must be broke. You must be broke. This man drinking a whole bottle of Patron by himself. He don't remember the night. He don't remember the night at all, but he just did an interview talking about the whole night like he remembered the shit. He drank a whole bottle of Patron by himself. This man literally came in my house, told me I was broke, called himself a trust fund baby, so he'll be all right if I don't get the song. And then my wife is trying to tell him like how the event, because as he's getting more drunk in the night, my wife was like, no, you don't remember you just said that? This nigga said, you don't even know what you're talking about, so you just need to start the conversation. This nigga told my wife to shut up. And then just did an interview in my house. So I'm about to up fire on him, and he don't even know it because I'm behind my bar, and he's sitting at the bar drinking a bottle of Patron by himself. And he's telling my wife to shut up, and then he just did an interview saying that I was an asshole that day.
Why did he say you were being an asshole?
Because he don't remember the night, and that was his version of it.
Got it. Got it.
Like, even the next day, my homeboy T Money called me like, yo, Berg said you was about to kill him last night. Please don't do nothing. He hit me up this morning saying he apologized.
He's Hitmaker now, He's Hitmaker now.
Oh, my God, yeah. But you can't, like, I understand, like, that's his version of the night because I wasn't cooperating with just giving him $10,000 because I liked an idea of a song.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? If that's your version of me being an asshole, like, if that's your version of the night, I get it. But, bro, you got to, like, hit me up.
Yeah.
Hit me up, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I get it. That's your truth. That's what you spoke on. But I'm telling you that there were a lot of sober people
Was this
there.
a long time ago?
This was a long time ago.
He's Young Berg. He's not Hitmaker.
He was Young Berg. Yeah,
Got it.
Hitmaker yet. Nah,
we had Hitmaker here not that long ago. I enjoyed him. He was a good time in here. I feel like if maybe
he's a good time when it's just chilling.
He likes a cocktail. I feel like maybe you just had a bad experience, a bad night. Maybe he just. I feel like the two of you would actually get along.
We do. I've been in the studio with him multiple times.
Oh,
it was just
good.
that one story he told. And of course, the headline of the interview was T-Pain's an asshole. Like, bro, you told my wife to shut up, he
He didn't say shut up. He said maybe you should stay out of it.
No, he didn't say maybe. He said you don't even know what you're talking about, so you just need to stay out of it.
Oof.
And he's doing this to my wife, bro.
What does your wife say when this happens?
She's looking at me like, is it gun time or no? And I'm like, I don't know where to bury this nigga at after this. If we go now, he's not inciting violence, so I can't shoot the nigga because I'm pissed off.
Were you both drinking?
We were drinking, but
this sounds like two drunk people in the house.
We were drinking.
I'll be honest.
I'm drinking Nuvo by itself, which is basically no alcohol content. Yeah, right.
By the way, why?
Just tastes good. I need something to do with my hands.
Nuvo. I didn't even know they still made
He's
Nuvo.
drinking Patron. Oh, this was that long ago.
Okay, this is Nuvo time.
Yeah, he's drinking Patron straight out the bottle, whole bottle by itself.
Oh.
So it's right. You know what I'm saying? So he don't remember the night.
All right.
He even said it the next. He even said it the next day.
I don't want you to have beef. I don't want.
We don't have beef. It's
Okay.
just like, bro, don't tell people I'm an asshole, and you like literally about to get fired. Okay. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not supposed to say shit like that. You feel what I'm saying?
That's why you get in trouble. That's why you get in
And
trouble.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with the trouble.
You don't care.
Because what, did I lie? Did I not tell the truth?
I don't know. We weren't there.
But that's what I'm saying. But niggas get mad because I tell the truth.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, but
oh my
you
God.
go on an interview and lie, and then I'm supposed to be happy about that shit. Like, I don't get it.
The problem is Hitmaker should have had one of these lovely cocktails.
That's what. See, it would have been chill.
You know what I mean? Everything would have been okay.
Yeah, but you know,
this interview's going weird and left.
You thought it was gonna be normal.
I didn't know.
The book is out. Oh, that promo is done.
Oh, it's done. Oh my God.
The book is out. We got other shit to talk about.
So this is how I see. This is how I think of you. We talked about this on the Zoom the last time we spoke briefly. But we had a night. We were at the Pitchin Foundation. You were performing. You had been really quiet before that.
Yeah.
Like you had been quiet. We hadn't seen you. I hadn't seen you. We haven't heard. You were just like spending your money, living your life with your wife in the house, quiet. You hadn't been doing it. We hadn't seen you much. Then you got booked to do this big charity event, and you were so great because we hadn't seen you in so long.
Right.
You forgot how many just smash, bam, bam. You bodied the show.
Thank you.
Then after you and I having a cocktail, and I was like, yo, people don't talk about how many fucking records you have. And then in this moment, we're having this conversation.
It's a good amount.
Yeah, it's a good amount. But I saw in your face and your eye that kind of bothered you in that moment. Maybe it doesn't anymore. But in that moment, I feel like you wanted to be, if I'm saying the wrong words, but you kind of wanted another moment. You wanted another moment.
Not necessarily.
No.
I wanted another natural moment.
Yeah.
I didn't want to have to get out and grind and do all the extra shit. I didn't want to chase anymore. Everybody wants their moment.
I didn't feel like you were happy being so quiet.
Oh, I was very happy.
Were you?
I was super happy.
Really?
Hell yeah. Still had money. I was amazingly happy.
To me, that's the dream.
That's it. Just
you could be
sitting
quiet
at home doing nothing.
And you got people you love and you got money.
God. Yeah. We chilling. So, it wasn't a big change for me because I'm already an introvert. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't even like being in the studio with people. I like to email back and forth. Like I don't even the pressure of just having somebody
you get into
watching
fights
you
with people in your studio.
Obviously,
you start
yeah.
fighting with
Jesus
people.
Christ, I got to get paid. You want $10,000 right now for a song I might not even use? Just like it right now because we drinking. I did buy the song though.
You did? After all that shit, you still bought it?
I just didn't want to give him $10,000 right then. It was 2 a.m. $10,000 in cash.
I stand firm in my belief that both of you were pissy drunk, and this sounds like a two
I
drunk
swear
people
to God,
in the studio.
I was not pissy drunk. He was done. The man couldn't get out my house. He couldn't walk up the stairs. It was great, but I digress.
You digress.
Buy the song.
But after this moment, your quiet moment, then you went and did The Masked Singer, where you were singing your ass off.
I wasn't doing nothing. I was just chilling.
You were in the middle of people's living rooms again, prime time.
Yeah, that was crazy. I didn't plan on that happening at all. Because I thought the competition was if they can figure out who you are, then you're gone.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I'm going first episode. They know my voice, like everybody knows my fucking voice. So they were like, no, they just if they like you, you move on. I'm like, oh shit, I picked the wrong fucking costume. Stupid as hell. I thought it was just gonna be a one and done, so I just picked the most silly thing. I was like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna have fun with it.
Yeah.
Wrong costume. Whole goddamn 8 weeks. Because everybody else, it was like a mask and clothes. Like my shit was just like a tube of styrofoam and shit. That was a stupid.
But I feel like you've been actively engaging again since then.
Yeah. I mean,
you're on another wave.
It was natural. It was natural again. People
Yeah.
started paying attention without me having to do a lot of work, really. So, and then people started getting to see my personality, because that was always withheld from people for real. And you would have to like watch an interview or something like that. But once I start really going in on my Twitch channel and going more frequently and doing lives more and people actually getting to see my personality, then I guess I became a likable person. And then
yeah, that's all it takes.
It worked.
Works for Khaled.
It fucking really worked.
I mean, Khaled had been making hits. It wasn't like he was making hits. But then when people started to see his personality, the game changes.
That worked. Good for that.
Fat
man.
Joe too.
Yeah, Joe too.
There's a whole lane for just personality.
Light-skinned people.
What? No, you're defying that. You're defying that.
Everybody
that
that can get color in their tattoos all of a sudden blowing up all over the place.
Oh God! Wait. What is wrong? This is why you piss people off. So wait. So this Twitch thing, what is, you have a title, right? You're like the first music ambassador.
Yeah, I'm the music ambassador of Twitch.
What does that mean? What is that?
I'm the head of all music at Twitch. Anything music related, and it's going through me.
But what do you do? What do you have to do? What does that mean?
There's a lot of music channels on Twitch, so I kind of delegate like who's up on the front page, who gets rated
it's
by.
like a real job.
Oh yeah.
Are you really doing that job?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like every day?
No.
Okay.
No. It only requires about 30 or 40 hours a month.
Okay.
Yeah, so
it's a commitment.
Yeah, it's not small, but
okay.
I also could be doing that shit 24/7. I don't want to do that, but it's definitely a responsibility.
Yeah, but it's been a good platform for you too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
because I get to do what I love, music, and people get to see my personality while I'm doing it. They get to see my process, and I get to bring up smaller creators that are also trying to do that same thing. It's just that's
love
what
that.
I've been wanting to do.
Yeah, and then so what's the next evolution of that? You just keep. Is this opening up doors for things that you're
absolutely.
okay? So what is
outside stuff outside of Twitch? You know what I'm saying? Sponsorships. Obviously, bringing in my own companies to help out those things. And, bringing in my own features to the app that will also help them out. I'm trying to make win-win situations all across the board and not just like, how do I make more money from this?
Yeah.
I want to make the platform big. I want to make the whole scene big. I want to let people know. Like I got, other artists hitting me up like, yo, how do I get started streaming on Twitch? And then I can run them through that whole thing, get them suggestions on, team inside of Twitch. And it works out a lot. So we're just making the platform bigger.
Good for you, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And then you just did the versus the gaming thing. Did you?
Oh yeah, versus gaming, the Call of Duty Vanguard release.
I know this is a huge thing.
It is.
I talk about this all the time. It fascinates. It's one of our culture, of the times and the cultural things that people connect to. The fact that so many people want to sit and watch other people play games. It's just something my brain I don't
You
understand.
know how you got to think of it?
Please.
The same way people sit and watch football games. They're not playing the game.
I don't watch. I can't watch a football game.
I mean, but
This
it's
is
just
why
the
my brain-
millions of people that watch other people play games, and
Okay.
the millions of people that watch people play soccer, the millions of people that watch people play football. You watching people play basketball.
Yeah, but football. There's a Super Bowl. They're leading to something. There's a
There's
ride.
that in gaming too. There's that in gaming.
Okay.
There's a Call of Duty tournament with a grand prize is $14 million for the winner. Like they're leading towards something. It's going.
We're on a train. There's a train.
It's heading
There's
towards
a train.
something. Absolutely.
No, I know so many people that they just sit there for hours and kids and
Yeah.
watch the shit.
That's it.
Do you
And
do that too? Because I know
I
you
have to. Yeah,
you engage on this side of it,
Mm-hmm.
but do you also watch?
I have to. Yeah, I got to know what's up next. I got to know what's going to really advance the platform. So I have to be ahead of more people than anything. So I'd go and look at people with one viewer. You know what I'm saying? I go and look at people with 0 viewers. I go and look at who's going to be coming up next and actually get ahead of the game and make sure.
And
that,
what is the thing? Like what makes somebody who's great at it and gets all the numbers? What is the quality that? What do they got to do?
Entertainment. It's not even so much as you being great at a game. If you're entertaining, I mean, bonus if you're good at the game, but if you're entertaining and you're trash, that's actually more entertaining.
Right.
So your numbers go up way quicker. Like me, I'm not great at any game.
Right.
But when I'm being trash at it, it's funnier, and
Right.
people like seeing me fail. I guess. It's just, hey, I ain't got no problem with it. You know what I'm saying? If it's gonna get me what I'm getting out of that, and enable me to do the job that I'm supposed to be doing,
Yeah.
absolutely, yeah, for sure. I got
I would like a lesson.
You would like a lesson?
I would. I would like to really understand
Okay.
this space.
It's not
Fascinating.
hard. These things have already been happening for decades.
No, I know.
So, it's the same thing.
Oh, you found a nice little pocket for yourself.
Why not?
It definitely
was already
worked.
there. This is shit I was already doing. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? My previous managers and shit like that never wanted me to play games in the studio and never wanted me to pay attention to video games. And why are you doing this? Why are you playing this? And then it turned into,
Where are those managers now?
I don't have a manager.
Oh, got it.
Yeah. I mean, they're still doing their thing.
Yeah,
They're still very successful. You know what I'm saying? They
But
know
just not everybody's for everybody.
Right. They know the music industry well, but when I want to do something else, I just wasn't,
Yeah.
I didn't have anybody that understood it or had the passion for it like myself. So why not just govern the system myself?
Heard you. You got another show too. The Go Big show is coming back.
Go Big Show is coming back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Khaled is now involved or something. Did I read that? Is that a lie? That was a lie? That was false?
Khaled was supposed to be in my spot, and then he got COVID right before that, and then they had to replace it. They called me 3 days before they started filming.
Oh.
And we got the contract signed like the day I drove up to go film.
Because he had COVID.
Yeah, he got COVID right before they started filming.
And then he didn't want to come back after COVID? Or it was too late? You
It
already
was
took his slot?
Yeah. It was just,
And then you probably bodied it, right? So they were like, yeah,
yeah.
we're okay. You
Right.
I'm just saying. I love Khaled, but
we
I'm
shot,
just saying.
we shot for 30
You're
days.
probably like, all right, we're good. He's good. He's killing it.
We
He's
shot
fine.
10 episodes in 30 days. So if he would have came in at any point, everybody would have
You
been
should
like,
send Khaled a basket or something.
why? They got to send me a goddamn. Have you seen his house?
No, his house is, I've seen his house. They're beautiful. He's doing
God.
very well. But I'm just saying that's a great look to pick up. That was somebody else's.
I'm not sure. Man. I don't think I want to congratulate him for getting COVID.
No, it's not a congratulations. It's a thank you.
Thanks for fucking up.
It would be a thank you basket.
Oh, man. That's
I'm a
a
fan.
weird thing. It's a weird thank you basket.
I'm a fan of a basket.
Khaled knows I love him.
You talk about actually in the book sending a basket. Instead of bringing somebody a bottle, you say you should bring a whole.
Bring the things that you can
Things that you
use
can
the
make
bottle
a full,
yeah,
full cocktail
absolutely.
for.
Yeah. I mean, it's just something you can use more than once. Like, ain't nobody got the big tube TV anymore, so ain't nobody putting bottles on top of the refrigerator right now. So, what you gonna drink it and save the bottle? I want to give you something you can use a lot.
Yeah.
Use multiple times.
Well, you have to bring things with this book because there's weird shit in here for the drinks. Now you probably don't have in the house, so
You probably don't.
You need to buy it.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Besides the book, there's music. There's
There's music
happening.
I did put music out, didn't I?
You put music out.
Damn, forgot about that.
Were you drinking when you made this music?
No,
Oh.
no, not as heavily as usual.
Okay.
Gotta get a little spritzer, get the vibes going. You know what I'm saying? So,
So funny.
yeah, I like that with Kalani, and then the remix with
Kalani.
Bia, and then I'm cool with that. Yeah, we just dropped that joint, so We're just dropping music.
And then, but is this leading up to?
I'm not sure.
You know. Oh, really? There's no
I
plan?
mean,
if you had management, there would be a plan.
I mean, there's a plan. There's always a plan. But, you know, the thing I like about this is plans can change. Yeah. You know, I don't have to stick to anything. I don't have to be on anybody's schedule. It's not like you know, once you get stuck to something and you get that routine going back and forth, and you just keep doing it, it just becomes so bland and like a ritual instead of a passion. It's a job now. You know what I'm saying? So once I got off of that, and I'm able to just say I have an album's worth of work. I have a cohesive project that I can drop, but I can also just keep releasing songs when I feel like it. It's not like a need. I'm getting money from so many different places, and not like if that was my
talk that shit.
You know, if that was my only stream of revenue, then yeah, I'd be like, yeah, I got an album coming out. I need to come back over here when I got the album. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like I'm free now, and I can just do like whatever. Like
your vault is probably crazy too. Like what you have in the vault. I know they just. I felt like a couple months ago I saw something where that song that Ariana Grande put out.
Oh yeah.
Beyonce did it before that.
Yeah.
And then you.
And then I did it before Beyonce.
Before that.
Yeah.
Do you have many? What was the name of that song? REM.
It was REM. Then it was Wake Up. Well, it was Dream. Then Wake Up. Then REM.
REM.
So it was a lot.
Do you have many of that type of stuff in the vault?
Oh yeah, for sure, no question.
Like what? Please tell me.
Just tons of stuff. I still got Britney Spears songs in my vault.
That have come out or not come out?
Not at all.
It never came out.
Mm-mm.
What do you do with all that stuff?
Just listen to it every now and then when I'm drunk.
You should do a live session, like where you.
I don't know if I'm allowed.
You're not allowed.
Oh, okay. Right.
No, you're not allowed.
Might as well get in more trouble. Jesus.
You're not allowed. You're totally not allowed.
Okay.
So you have unreleased Britney.
Mm-hmm. I got more Pharrell stuff.
Pharrell.
I got a crazy giant stuff I did for Jay-Z. Yeah.
Like what era Jay-Z? Like
this is like 2017.
Like like that, Jay?
2017, I think. Was that?
Oh, that's kind of current. I mean,
yeah,
it's like 4 years ago.
Man, I'm being.
That's post Death of Auto Tune, Jay-Z.
Yeah. Like, you know, stuff that was supposed to be with Future, but never really.
You and
together.
Future?
Yeah.
Or Jay-Z and Future?
Me
you
and
Future.
Yeah. So, you know, there's tons of stuff. It wasn't. There's no malice behind anything. There's nothing that was like, we don't fuck with each other. That's why it's just, you know, the regular business shit.
Fruition, right? It didn't come to fruition.
Yeah.
Kanye said Future is the most influential artist of our generation.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
You think so? You agree?
Yeah, he came at a time where the internet was happening. So, you know, great timing.
What a time.
Right. To be alive. I fuck with that.
He also culturally has some of the greatest memes to ever exist.
Very true.
In the culture.
Very true.
There should be an award show for that alone.
Absolutely. It helps. It's not a bad look.
It really,
especially when you stick to it. Now, if he was like flip-flopping on his views of things, then it'd be weird. But nah, he's sticking to it. That's just you just see some crazy shit and you're like,
really
that's
funny.
Future. That's fucking Future. I knew it.
That's really funny.
We expected that. So, you know, I agree with that.
Do you ever think about what you'll do with all that stuff that you have in the vault? Or do you just think it'll just never, ever...
Nah, nobody brought it up since, so...
It just sits forever?
It just sits, yeah.
Nobody...
I'm sure somebody will go through my hard drive when I die and be like, oh, look at all this. I was there when you did that. And fucking a lot of people. All the pictures come out, Instagrams everywhere.
Don't you hate that? Don't you hate that?
I was just with him in 2011. But don't do that shit to me, bro. And don't put me on a fucking t-shirt either. Cheap ass t-shirts.
Or tattoos. or they get a tat of you.
If it's a well-done tattoo, I'm
you want that? You okay with that?
Photorealism is what you want to go for.
I hate these conversations. but I do notice that and think about that, how we treat people who pass in our cultures. Like, we wait till they're gone to give them flowers. And
nobody talking about that, man, before they passed away. I hate that shit. Everybody was just with them. Everybody got the pictures now. Oh, it's just annoying as hell. We got a weird.
And then they're gonna dig up the picture mad fast.
Yeah,
really
so
quick.
fast. You ain't posted me in 3 years. Nothing. I've been dropping music. I got new projects. You ain't posting nothing about me in 3 years. And all of a sudden, you got every picture of me. God, I got Jabos on in this picture. Do not post this. obviously wearing fucking 4X t-shirts. Do not post that goddamn picture. How do we get approval? I should really have approval over these things. Oh,
Yo, you're so funny.
we got it. We got a weird culture.
All right. There are many weird things about our culture, but I think some of those things are changing a little bit. I feel like where that's concerned, I feel like now it's almost become cool to give people their flowers. And that's become that's a nice thing.
I do see a lot of positivity.
Let's not only talk about the negative
It's a lot more positivity online these days.
It's a lot more positivity.
Absolutely.
Mental health.
Mm-hmm. That helps.
If you would have said somebody made you depressed based on something you said back in the day, that would have been like a...
Yeah. It would have been met.
But now it's like, oh man, I'm sorry that hurt you.
Right. Yeah.
It's a different. We're getting better in some ways.
Yeah, we are. I do agree with that.
Come on, man.
We are. Yeah.
Let's be positive,
I'll
people.
Take that. Oh, you know we're not positive.
Hey, speak for yourself. I'm a positive.
The negativity fucking outshines positivity.
No, it does not.
Oh, okay. If I go through my Twitter and I see people praising me, I'm like, oh, dang, that's cool as hell. Somebody say one negative thing about me, I'm on Twitter for the rest of the day. That one person.
Well, that's you. That's you do that.
That's everybody.
No, that's you.
That's everybody. Everybody that's always telling me you ain't got to explain nothing, then you go on their page and all they doing is fucking cussing people out that don't agree with their views.
It's not healthy. I was looking at your reviews of your book.
Oh, really? I try not to look at those.
Do you not want to know?
Okay, go ahead. You know what? I'll take that.
Love it. 5 stars.
Wow.
Can't wait to make them all.
Jesus.
So excited.
That person might have a problem.
Definitely buying more books as gifts. 5 stars. Here's one, 2 stars.
Okay.
You want to know what they said?
Mm-hmm.
Not for your average drinker. It was way too much to make a drink. Even had one that required gold flakes. I mean, I want to mix some drinks, not spend $100 per drink. This is harder than Gordon Ramsay's cooking course. 2 stars.
That was actually pretty goddamn funny.
That's pretty good.
That was a good 2 stars.
5 stars. This book is definitely worth way more than what he priced it at. I didn't expect these recipes to be so great. Very beautiful book. Look at that.
Fire. That's dope.
See?
I like that.
Look at all the positivity in the world.
I love
for
it.
you.
I love it.
I only have 1 page here. I don't have the other pages. I don't know if there was other people. But
That's good though.
That's good.
It's a good balance. It's a good
I'm
balance.
gonna leave you with some positivity.
That's
positivity today.
I love it.
All right, my love. Well, congrats on the book. Congrats on the music. It's great to have you out in these streets, being funny, being you, living your life. By the way, this man has been married since 2003.
Yes. What's today?
I mean, if anybody's doing something right, you got to be doing something right.
I am pretty good. I am pretty good.
Why don't you leave the culture with because that is a unicorn situation within the culture. Why don't you leave them with some gems about how you make that happen? Because in 2 years you'll be celebrating 20 years of marriage. You're 18 years, yeah.
Yeah.
How do you do that? What is the
fellas or just any spouse in general? Nothing is your idea. Not one goddamn thing.
But you're T-Pain though.
Okay. Shit don't fly in my house. You don't get to pick what to eat. You don't ask to go to the club. Just end up there after a restaurant maybe. Just make sure everything is your partner's idea, even if it's yours. If you want to go to the club, I'll go. I did want to see some asses, but if you want to go, we can go. Boom. Just make sure you see everything from both sides. If a light bulb go off in the house, if the light bulb blows out in the house, you don't replace the house, you replace the light bulb. Attack the problem, don't attack the relationship.
Ooh. No, that's a bar.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, all day, the things I've learned over these 18 years have been essential for where we are now, but I think the most important thing is that last thing. Attack the problem.
Not the relationship.
Yeah.
Or the person, right? Like, when you have problems, sometimes people like to blame the person closest to them.
You always look at things from every side. How would it feel if this would have happened on the other way? Just be friends. Be friends first. and everything should work out if your partner's not an asshole.
What would she say is the most challenging thing about being married to you?
My adventurousness is the T.
Excuse me?
What's the correct phrasing of that word? My adventurousness?
Spontaneity? Adventurousness? Adventurosity? Your adventurosity.
Yeah, I just like I see beauty in a lot of shit. So it just takes me to different places. It's not a terrible thing, but I do like booties. I
don't know where this is going.
No, I just like a lot of asses. Strip clubs get a little challenging sometimes. But we love strip clubs.
She enjoys the strip club.
Oh,
too.
yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, nah, shit, oh my God. Imagine if she didn't.
That's what I'm saying. You could you be married to someone who didn't enjoy a strip club? You personally.
I don't think so.
Right.
I don't think so. It's just too much, and this sounds so great. There's too much beauty in the world. But just to see that, it's an art form.
So, but how do you balance that as a married man? You go and you look at all the booties, but are they available? They're not available to you.
Oh, most of them are, yeah.
But they're available.
Yeah.
So I'm confused. Oh, okay.
I don't know what I can say on all the shit we didn't say.
Well, listen, I'm fascinated by anybody who can make a relationship work for 18 years, right?
Yeah.
So then, and then you're saying you're somebody who enjoys asses and strip clubs. Mm-hmm. So your wife has to somehow manage those.
She also likes asses.
And strip clubs.
Correct.
Okay.
She liked the same thing I like. So
that helps.
That helps tremendously.
Did you know that going in?
No, she didn't either.
You led her down this road.
I didn't know nothing. I was just as surprised as she was. We were just a random Dominican Republic trip, and she was like, "I like her." I was like what?
Like how?
Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And here we are. That was just that
In
one.
that moment, did you feel like, this is my lucky day? Were you married
Like,
already?
yeah. Oh, yeah. This was like 7 years in. 7, 8 years in.
One minute.
Yeah.
You're married to somebody for 7 years and you don't know this about them?
She didn't know this about her.
Oh.
She discovered it that night and was like, I want to try something. And then, yeah. We was already going strong. It was already good. That's not like what's been keeping it that. But
right, it's not based on that.
Right. But it
you already were married for 7 years.
Yeah, but it helped. You know what I'm saying?
But never in the 7 years did it come up. Didn't come up in conversation because you're at the strip clubs. You never really.
Nah.
You didn't think it was an option.
Right.
Right.
She never really got dances like that. Like we don't really fuck with dances because I don't know what it is. But when girls like do dances for us, they just do extra shit and we get kicked in the face with them big ass heels and shit. And it's just like we don't really do dances. So we was on vacation in the Dominican Republic and we took the opportunity to do some different shit. We got mega fucking drunk and then
and then a whole new world opened.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Absolutely.
You've talked about this, no?
Yeah.
Have you been open about your relationship
Absolutely.
and stuff like that?
That's the crazy thing. Everybody think we just have an open marriage, and that's the weirdest thing.
Well, what's the difference?
Open marriage is when you go off and just.
Oh, you're not allowed.
When you're contractually married, but it's just like you can go do whatever you want to anybody, both sides.
No,
that's not what that is.
Yeah, that's not what you have going on. But what if that did come up? What if you met somebody and you were like, she's amazing?
Oh no, that'll never
you can't
happen.
do that.
Mm-mm.
Well,
I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to.
Well, what if you went back to your wife and said, "Hey, I met this person, or I saw this person." No.
Yeah, congratulations.
No. Oh, so it goes back to what you say about it has to be her idea.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Now I see where you were going when you said that. Smart man.
You got to cover all the bases. Yeah. I'm glad you saw somebody. That's pretty cool. I don't know what you want me to do with that information, but yeah. So it's it's working. It's all good. We're friends. You know what I'm saying? We're best friends. So
that's great.
It helps.
God bless. That's amazing.
Thank you.
And a couple of years you'll be celebrating the Big 20. I can only imagine what you guys are gonna do to celebrate that.
Probably nothing.
What do you mean?
I ain't celebrating my birthday this year.
No, you gotta celebrate. Are you a good gift giver?
Mm-mm.
Why?
Mm-mm. I'm not a good gift giver.
You bought Puff off a Ciroc diamond chain.
Yeah, he didn't take it. Not a great gift, apparently. I'm a big gift giver.
You are.
But I'm just not a good gift giver.
Oh, so you'll buy something super expensive.
Yeah, like I bought her an Escalade. Like,
and was she happy?
It's huge. She's 4'11". Like, I bought her the biggest one.
That's really funny.
She's driving that fucking thing. It's hilarious.
You have 2 years to think about this,
I do.
Gotta
really
get this
working
right.
on it.
You gotta get this right.
We might do Japan or something.
I love that.
Yeah, we're real big into the Asian culture, so it's pretty cool. We might do Japan.
This was a very enjoyable conversation. I learned much about you.
I'm glad you liked it.
I learned a lot about you, and I'm excited to see what's next.
Me too, because I have no idea what it is. I'll be just as surprised as you.
Oh my God! What do you want to tell people? What should people get? What is the call to action for your friends and?
Don't be dicks.
Don't be dicks. Be nice.
Be nice. Talk to me nice, Sean.
Talk to him nice.
I'm still working on my New York. I don't have a good New York. I'm sorry.
That was terrible.
That was bad, right?
Yeah.
It keeps changing.
What?
The New York accent. It's still where does Jean come from now?
Young?
Jean.
Excuse me?
You know what I'm saying, Jean?
Oh, son? Like son?
It used to be son. And now it's Jean. Where did that come from? Who started that?
I can't take any responsibility for that.
It keeps happening on your interviews. You got to start telling people, stop saying that shit.
Oh, it's on me. Now it's my responsibility.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. All right, well at least go get the book, everybody, and get the music. There's a new single out. Y'all could check that out.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. Twitch, all of that.
Just one Google.
We love
Everything should come up, especially this interview, because now me and Hitmaker got a problem again, I guess.
Oh no, Hitmaker! It's all right. He has his version of the story. You have yours. You were both drinking. Don't worry about it.
Oh boy.
Is there anybody else we got to clean up before it comes out?
I don't think so. I think we're all good.
No, Usher. Let's just
water under the bridge.
Water under the bridge.
Yeah.
Look
all
at
this
us.
Shit. That's the only reason I can talk about this shit now, because I just don't care about it anymore. But yeah, you guys have a wonderful day. Don't be dicks.
Don't be dicks.
Shout out to the Most High. I don't have a good New York. I'm really trying to
figure out
my New York. All right, y'all
get
be
out
good.
of here. This is New York as it gets.